House Chairperson, the Department of Justice and Constitutional Development that allowed the disbandment of the Directorate of Special Operations, the Scorpions, to protect senior government individuals and led to their incorporation into the SAPS and called the emasculated Scorpions the Hawks, should be ashamed. ActionSA has long advocated for the establishment of specialised corruption courts to fast-track the prosecution and conviction of corruption cases. The urgency has never been more clear, especially in light of the expose by Commissioner Mkhwanazi. The Zondo Commission recommended over 1,400 individuals, companies and government entities to be investigated for their roles in state capture. In a written reply to ActionSA, the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation said only 200 recommendations have been prosecuted or prioritised. These have led to just 12 court cases, addressing only 38 of the 1,400 recommendations, a mere 2.7%. If this department and this GNU has no appetite to prosecute these cases, we do. If I can adapt and borrow from the words of William Shakespeare and Julius Caesar and say, I have not come here to praise the NPA. I've come here to expose it. The NPA has failed with the Zizi Kodwa case. The NPA collapsed the Estina dairy case. The NPA botched the Cholota extradition in the 255 million rand asbestos case involving Ace Magashule. And they did that in spite of the fact that there was a recent Constitutional Court ruling in the Schultz matter 2 months before the extradition, where it made it clear that the minister had to authorize extradition. When the NPA were asked, did they discuss that? They said, yes, we did, but our lawyers weren't present. Aren't you all supposed to be lawyers? The Bushiri saga, also botched. He's at large 5 years later, entertaining the former SG of MKP and now president of Maibuye as a hero in Malawi. The Timothy Omotoso case, after 8 years, botched, released. The prosecutor that botched it, what has he done? He's been assigned to the Forte case, where people have been murdered, assassinated, corruption, racketeering. Not serious. ActionSA will soon introduce the Zero Tolerance Corruption Bill to break the cycle of impunity in this Parliament, with mandatory minimum sentences for corruption, permanent bans for political office bearers, and convicted individuals. In China today, a civil servant, a public official, former public official, Mr. Wang Yong, was sentenced to death for accepting a 38 million rand bribe. Serious China, malunga bantu bahwapilizai. But we're not serious in this country. If we were, many people who are making laws in this Parliament wouldn't be here today. If we took this seriously and adequately funded the criminal justice system, maintained our court infrastructure, paid judicial, magisterial and prosecutorial staff appropriately, we would have more prosecutions and less corrupt criminal members of Parliament and the executive running our country. ActionSA cannot support this budget until criminal legislators and members of this executive and in the ranks of the opposition are put behind bars. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Trollop.